24-year-old Sonia, 8 months pregnant, wakes up one morning feeling her child isn't kicking. Her family take her to a hospital in time. She is having a miscarriage. She's taken to 3 different hospitals. All turn her away. She dies on the road. The next day we attend her funeral, but a question still haunts us. Why did Sonia have to die? Every 5 minutes, a woman dies of pregnancy-related issues in India. Of the total 5.29 lakh pregnancy-related deaths recorded world over, 1.36 lakh occur in India. By the time you're done watching this video, another mother would have died, her story untold. But Sonia's will be. 10 kilometers out of Saharanpur in western Uttar Pradesh is Pilkhani village. This is where Sonia lived. She was 8 months pregnant with her second child.
उनके सुबह ही दर्द हुआ तो हम गांव में डॉक्टर के ले गए पहले गाटड़ा, हमारे पास गांव में गाटड़ा पड़ता है, तो उन्होंने दवा देवाई वहाँ से, तो उन्होंने वहाँ से फिर कहा दिया भाई तुम सहारनपुर चले जाओ, इन्हें ले गए। तो हम ये गांव में आ गए दोबारा, यहाँ पर गाड़ी की व्यवस्था करी, एम्बुलेंस वालों को फ़ोन करा हमने, तो एम्बुलेंस वालों को जब फ़ोन किया तो एम्बुलेंस वालों ने कहा भाई अभी हम खाना खा रहे हैं, थोड़ी देर में ले आएंगे।
उन्होंने बोला कि हम एक एम्बुलेंस का इंतज़ाम करते हैं, हम पेशेंट को स्टेबलाइज करते हैं। क्या उन्होंने आपको कोई भी कागज़ दिया जिस पे लिखा था कि क्या प्रॉब्लम है?
कुछ नहीं दिया जी सर उन्होंने।
अच्छा,
सिर्फ हमें कहा था अपनी डेट यहाँ से पेशेंट को अपने यहाँ से लेकर कहीं और दिखा लो।
नहीं, पर जब आप जाते हो ये अस्पताल, तो जो वहाँ पे जो अधिकारी है वो क्या कहते हैं आपको? जब आप बोलते हो कि अर्जेंट मामला है, ख्याल रखिए, मतलब कोई मर रहा है, तो क्या रिस्पांस होता है?
रिस्पांस तो उनकी तरफ से मिलता है नहीं, बिल्कुल भी। हम लोग मान लिया प्रयास करें जी हमारे मरीज के लोग मरीज सीरियस है, गेट कल तो गेट ही बंद कर दे, उन्होंने कहने नहीं यहाँ कुछ नहीं है भाई, बाहर से लिया।
I'm walking through the maternity ward of the BD Baloria hospital where Sonia came for treatment. A nurse here has assured me that she came. She showed me the registration file that shows that she was checked in at number 34 yesterday at about 12:21 and then was referred to a higher center.
She had come in at collapse stage with hemoglobin not more than 4 grams. So she was explained the prognosis of the patient to the attendants, and she was just 28 weeks pregnant with IUD. That means the baby had died in utero, and they were told, they were given an option that whether you would like to stay over here or would you like to go to some other better hospital. So they had decided to go to somewhere else, and they had taken a reference slip from Dr. Misha Singh.
She was denied help thrice and she died on the road. Why did Sonia have to die?
The question is whether the services were there for her or not.
Yashodhara is a social worker who has been looking at maternal mortality as a human rights violation in Uttar Pradesh for the past 15 years.
Since it's not enough to just have an obstetrician in a hospital, you also need to have an anesthetist in case she needs cesarean. You also need to have a blood bank. Money is always expected that the family should be able to go out and buy the drugs which the health system will not provide. And I am wondering whether the Saharanpur district hospital actually had all of this in place. So I think why Sonia died, despite having sought care in a public hospital, in so many private hospitals, is because the public health system is just not equipped to handle any level of complications that women present with.
The nurses and the doctors are working under incredibly difficult conditions. This hospital is swarming with people. The nurses also told me that they were very worried of actually explaining diagnoses to patients and were terrified by the prospect of any particular hospital procedure going wrong simply because the attendants often turn very violent. Despite schemes like the Janani Suraksha Yojana, there is a gross shortage in healthcare staff and services in Uttar Pradesh. Under the Samajwadi Party, marginalized communities find it hard to navigate this crumbling system. Sonia, a Dalit, fell victim to this systemic weakness. आप सरकारी हॉस्पिटल गए तो वहाँ पे जो ड्यूटी पे डॉक्टर और नर्स थे और वार्ड बॉयज थे, उनका क्या व्यवहार रहा आपके साथ?
व्यवहार उनका हमारे साथ ऐसा रहा कि जैसे हम इस देश के नागरिक ही ना हो, जबकि उनको ही देखना चाहिए था भाई इनके साथ मरीज है और मरीज बहुत सीरियस है।
ये जो गांव है ज़्यादातर एससी गांव है, तो क्या उनका व्यवहार एससी लोगों और जनरल लोगों के साथ अलग होता है?
खासकर ऐसे लोगों के साथ होता है जी। आर्थिक स्थिति को देख कर कपड़े, जैसे कोई अच्छा आदमी होगा अच्छे कपड़े पहनेगा और गरीब आदमी होगा तो बेचारे अपने उसी वेशभूषा में जाता है, तो वो समझ लिया कि आदमी गरीब है, पैसे से भी मजबूर है, साधन से मजबूर है, पावर से भी मजबूर है। अगर मैं इसको यहाँ से कान पकड़ के बाहर निकाल दूँ तो ये मेरा कुछ नहीं कर पाएगा।
But does having a pro-Bahujan party in Uttar Pradesh give the unheard a sunwai?
BSP regime started just about the time when the National Rural Health Mission was rolling out across Uttar Pradesh state. And of course, we had a lot of expectations. At an organizational level, we found it very difficult to operate in those years.
This was also the time when the NRHM scam broke. In effect, denying affordable healthcare to those who needed it the most.
समय से पहले यदि डाल से फल को तोड़ लिया जाए तो उसका दुख होता है। आज ये सोनिया देवी हमारे बीच से चली गई, सभी परिवार वालों को, रिश्तेदारों को, सभी संबंधियों को, सभी को इस बात का दुख है और उस परम पिता परमात्मा से यही विनती अरदास करते हैं कि गुरु महाराज इसको अपने चरणों में वास दे, दिवंगत आत्मा की आत्मा को शांति दे गुरु महाराज।